Well, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel, and today I have quite a surprise. So apparently, Windows 11 was leaked. Yes, Windows 11. You heard me right. You heard it here first. Windows 11. Yeah, I'm still trying to understand, what Microsoft, excuse me, you said Windows 10 was going to be final. You said Windows 21 H2 was coming with new icons, rounder edges, and apparently that made it to Windows 11. And also the new layout, which was brought over from Windows 10X, which was apparently killed for no reason. They were like, we cannot see that working, so we're just going to kill it. They killed it because of that, because it became Windows 11. And honestly, I'm not sure what you think of it. So the icons that I've shown on 21H1 on the dev build, actually the insider build of 21H1, they made it to Windows 11. They were meant for Windows 11. And the rounder corners that people said were coming for Windows 10 on 21H2, it's actually meant for Windows 11. Which would make sense. I mean, if they were going for such a sudden design change, like such a major design change, it would justify perhaps a new version. But people are like, I'm not sure because Microsoft said it wasn't going to be final. But hey, Microsoft changed their mind. And still we don't have the tabs, which really annoys me. So we made it to Windows 11 and we don't have the tabs. That's really painful. I really wish they changed that because it's still an early Windows 11 build. So that subject should change. I really hope they do address that at some point because it would be really nice to have the tabs and it would make all sense with the new design language they're going for here. But okay, I mean, Task Manager is still pretty much the same that with Known to Love, kinda. You know, it's a love and hate relationship. It's nice when it works. It's awful when it doesn't work. But you know the whole deal. Okay, so test manager again. We still have the redundant control panel. I picked up some legacy based software that comes with the system just to show the new design language overall, and also some cherry picking because I'm very picky on some things. And as you can tell, control panel is basically the one from Windows 10, still the one from Windows 7 as well. It's still the same legacy one, so the redundancy is still there, which they were meant to fix, but they didn't. People said, 21H2, they're gonna finally get rid of all the redundant shit. No, it's not gone. It's still there. Microsoft Paint is back, which is a good thing. So we finally have the legacy one, the great one that we are all used to, that we've grown up to love and praise. It's back. It's finally back. They finally realized that they cannot mess with Paint because people love it, you know. And the calculator with the eventual transparency and stuff. There's a lot of customizing to be done, which we cannot really do much because it's not activated. I don't have a key for it. So you need to activate Windows before you can mess with your PC, and I really don't have one, so I cannot do that. But as you can tell, it's pretty much the same one from Windows 10. Like, honestly, same thing. No more, no less than the same. Which then again makes me wonder, why did they make a new operating system out of it? I mean, I know it's too early, it's a dev build, it's a very early build. It could change a lot still, there's a lot that can be improved, there's a lot that they could eventually, bring a major change, which would then differentiate it from Windows 10 massively. But from now, it's still basically Windows 10 with a new design. And I'm not sure if I dig it. It could be that's because I'm very used to Windows 10, so it would look strange, but at some point after using it, okay, this is getting more familiar. Okay, now I dig this centered design, but I don't quite like this. Like, why is it centered? Why is it not on the left side? Why is it not on the right side? I don't understand. It's ugly, in my opinion, my personal opinion. It could change eventually, but as of right now, I don't quite dig it. As you can tell, everything else is basically taken straight away from Windows 10, but with a little bit of a glossy finish and more white than black. You know, I'm not sure if I can like think much of it in the sense that it's not really that impressive. And as you can see, they changed the I took this capture while installing the VMware tools. You can tell they changed the button layout as well, which, okay, interesting. Microsoft, very nice. You changed the icons, you changed the buttons, and you changed the corners, the edges more so. But is this really a new operating system in the sense that why would I go from my perfectly stable Windows 10 install to a brand new operating system that might as well be like incompatible with a bunch of games and software and legacy stuff? Why would I take this risk just for the sake of a so-called new operating system if it's not really that much different, if it doesn't bring anything new to the table? Like, look at this. It is nice. It looks okay. But is it really something new? Does it really bring new stuff to the table, or isn't it just Windows 10 with a reskin? That's what we gotta think. Like, what makes me actually want to switch? Because you need an actual reason. Like, why would you go from your Windows 10, your perfectly stable Windows 10, assuming like they're gonna charge for the upgrade? Hopefully not. Maybe it's a free upgrade, then it's fair enough. But what if they charge for the upgrade? Why would you go from your perfectly stable Windows 10 to Windows 11 if there's nothing quite new to the table there, in the sense that it still looks pretty much like Windows 10? It's just worsened out. Okay, I do like the browning edges, the new icons, but still I cannot really see the whole appeal. Like, what would make someone switch? Are they planning something very nice like DirectX 13? I don't know, like super mega hyper ray tracing or something like that. Oh, and there's even another barrier, which it does demand UEFI, secure boot, and it needs TPM2. It doesn't work on TPM1, so it will limit the kind of hardware that can run it. So if it's anything from the early 2010s, it's not going to work. So you basically have to upgrade your computer so that you can run Windows 11, which I find very weird, because the whole point of Windows is like running on basically everything so that they can dominate the market share, which then makes me think, are they actually planning to like make they coexist, like in a sense? So having like Windows 10 as they're all around, and Windows 11 being the flagship from now, like the technical flagship with the all new cool stuff and shit, but still maintaining Windows 10 with the upgrades and stuff. Perhaps, or I don't know. I don't know what you think of it. Maybe Windows 11, even though it's named Windows 11, maybe it's just an update to Windows 10, so it's not really, oh, okay, that would explain the fact that it's not that much different. So that would be reasonable enough. Maybe that's what they going for, what they aiming here. Maybe it's just the fact that it's not really gonna be, ooh, a jump, you know? Who knows? Maybe that's the case. Maybe 21H2 is actually Windows 11. They just decided to rename it because it was such a nice, big visual change in the sense that you got the, I mean, it's not big per se, but you know, new icons, kind of rounder. So they thought, okay, let's call this Windows 11 instead of 21H2, but it's still Windows 10. And everyone that has Windows 10 is qualified to upgrade because we think that that's about it. And I'm sorry for the guys with non-UEFI, non-secure boot, non-TPM2. They're gonna have to wait it out, but you know, they can still use Windows 10 21H1 and call it a day. I don't know. Maybe that's what they're going for, or that the fact that it's still under development and more stuff is gonna come. Perhaps this is just a technical preview of sorts, with, like, you know, just showing the basics, what they think they're gonna look like in a sense, but it's still gonna get better. It's still gonna bring more features in. I don't know, but yeah, that's Windows 11 for now. I will keep you guys updated with new videos once new information comes out. I'm gonna be messing with this. If I figure out something cool, something that's not available on Windows 10, I'm gonna make a video. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated on that regard. But from now, that's about it. I see you guys in the next one. If you guys have any sort of feedback, comment section is right down below. Feel free to express your opinions. They're much appreciated. Voice your opinions. Okay, so I see you guys in the next one, hopefully. Hope you all take care. Hope you all enjoy this little surprise as much as I did when I woke up today, because I was very confused. Like, Windows 11, what? Excuse me? Because I knew they were like gonna announce something, but I was like, okay, Windows 11 would be too obvious if that's really it, because everyone is thinking it's gonna be Windows 11. So Microsoft better come up with something cool like Windows 10 Ultra, I don't know, whatever. Just not Windows 11, please. And it turns out it is Windows 11. But yeah, I see you guys soon.